Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is 30 January 2024. So before we generate demand and supply zones for today's data, let us evaluate the performance of the high liquidity zones generated in our yesterday's report. In case this is your first visit to our channel, please understand we are providing complete free training on supply demand zone price action. You can access all the training videos from the playlist Supply Demand Zone Price Action course. And go to the bottom of this page, starting from video lesson 1.1. All the videos are available in the order until the most recent lesson. Even the upcoming lessons also will be placed under this playlist. I am providing the link to this playlist in this YouTube video description. And you can also access the links to all these videos at our Telegram channel also. I'm also providing the link to our Telegram channel in this YouTube video description. So please make use of this opportunity and strengthen your skills related to supply demand zone price action. Now let us get into the evaluation of the high liquidity zones generated in our yesterday's report. So yesterday 9 high liquidity zones are generated from daily time frame and the 75 minutes time frame. Out of these 9, 4 trades are triggered and all the 4 trades are successful trades. So let us look into these high liquidity zones one by one. The first one is HR Motor. Actually, yesterday we got a trade in this stock. This is a daily high liquidity zone. So here we got the entry yesterday and we got the 15 minutes target. But a continuation to this yesterday's trade is, if anybody would have gone for WIT trade or MIT trade, probably the stock is further going up. But anyway, today we did not get entry in this stock on the same demand zone. The next one is Dr. Reddy, and there we got the profit. I have already provided the profit details at our Telegram channel. So I don't want to repeat those profits and ROIs. So please, in case if anybody wants to look into the profit details, please look into the Telegram channel. And these details are posted in NeoStock's parent Telegram channel. I am providing the link to the Telegram channel in this video description. In case if anybody is there in other Telegram groups, please access the parent Telegram link provided in this video description. Dr. Reddy, we got around, if I am not wrong, around 12,500 rupees profit we got. Okay, how we got this profit? Because this is a daily zone and we have already drawn this zone, and within this we have fine-tuned. How we fine-tuned? From daily time frame, you need to go to 75 minutes. There you need to identify a 75 minute zone. So here we identified a 75 minute zone. We have a ERC candle, 4 base candles, and again drop candle as a ERC with gap, hidden body. So within this 75 minutes, again we fine tune to 15 minutes time frame. So let us go to the 15 minutes time frame. So this we fine tune inside 75. See, daily is inside 75. I'm sorry, 75 minutes is inside the daily, and again inside the 75 minutes, 15 minutes should be there. So we have identified a 15 minute zone. We have a rally, we have a base candle, and then we have a drop candle. So within this 15 minutes, again we identified a 5 minute zone. That also occupied almost the same depth. But let me show you, because always 5 minutes, identifying the 5 minute zone is very important. If the structure of that 5 minute zone is not good, mostly the zone will be violated. Because we know, we already identified the ways when a zone will be violated. We are aware of those concepts. So that's why we have to fine tune up to 5 minutes. Okay, inside 15 minutes, 5 minutes. Let us check the 5 minute zone. See here we have a ERC candle, 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles. Or if you want to consider this as a leg-in candle, still we have 3 base candles, the same zone. So this is the fine-tuned area for the 5 minutes. The structure is good, and moreover there are a lot of rejections earlier from this area. That means definitely we should not miss this stock. There is a heavy order flow in this area. This is a clear indication. See, many times there are rejections from this area. At any cost, we should not miss this stock. Such kind of stock it is. See, today prices just entered inside. After that, see the rejection after that. And in the next candle, almost it reached the target. This is the 15-minute zone, the target. Let me show you on the 15 minutes. See here we have a rally, 3 base candles and a rally. So almost very close, just a difference of 4 rupees. If anybody would have exited here, so your trade is finished in the first 15 minutes itself. And you got a huge profit, around 12,500 rupees profit on this stock. But those who are strictly looking for, it was a very patient day for today. You should have been waited till the last hour of the trading session. At 12:40, at 2:45 candle, finally it reached the 15-minute zone. That 4 rupees difference. You would have waited for the whole day. Generally, what we do just before reaching the zone, we will exit because we don't want to take. We don't know how strong the order flow. That way, if anybody would have exited just 4 rupees before, you would have exited. But I am waiting because I need to check the performance of these zones. If those who exited, your money would have been released and you would have taken the another trade because some of the high liquidity zones got triggered after this. Because this trade is completed, let me tell you, it's almost, let me show you 1 minute time frame when it came very near to this at 9:23 candle. Just remember the 9:23 candle, if you would have exited, how you would have got trade in another stock. So next one is a Lupin. This is also a high liquidity supply zone. We did not get a trade in Lupin. I think I didn't even plan for a trade in this zone. The reason is Lupin is created in the year 2016. You may ask, you may get a doubt. If it is the zones are very old, can't we take a trade? Yes, we can take a trade. They work very well. But why I didn't plan is I didn't have enough data to fine tune the zone. Because TradingView doesn't display 15 minutes data and 5 minutes data for the year 2016 or 2015. It doesn't display the data. Because 5 minutes data is available only for last 1 year in TradingView, and 15 minutes data is available only for the last 3 years. That too if you would have taken the premium subscription. So that is the reason why data is not there in the TradingView. I couldn't check the quality of the 5 minutes and 15 minutes. So why, when we are not in a position to check the quality of the zones, why unnecessarily risk yourself by planning a trade inside the zone? So that is the reason why I have fine-tuned the zone only up to 75 minutes level and left it. So that anyway, prices also did not enter into the Lupin. The next one is Metropolis. Metropolis, we got a trade, short trade, and profit margin also very less for this stock. So this is also a high liquidity supply zone, drop based drop. So inside this we have fine tuned to 75 minutes. The 75 minutes we identified a drop based drop, again a drop based drop, and previously prices entered in multiple times into this 75. This 75-minute zone is again acting as a high liquidity zone. See, multi-testing. See, remember, based on multi-testing, only 80% only we can confirm it is a high liquidity zone, because we cannot check the other conditions, what software algorithm does. But 80% level. Mostly there are higher chances. This 75 minutes is also high liquidity. See, one test, second test, third test, fourth test. Not only that, inside again it is creating multiple 15-minute zones. That is also another indication to confirm this could be a high liquidity zone, the 75-minute zone. So that's why when prices enter into the zone, definitely we get a very good profit margin. So what I did, I went to the 15 minutes time area and identified a 15-minute zone. See here, this is the 15-minute zone. Within this area we identified. But here the problem is the 15 minutes area, the candles are not very convincing because they are looking like ERC candle. Of course, they are looking like base candles based on the body, but see the length of these candles. If that is the case, generally what we do, we leave the trades. But I don't want to leave. Maybe there could be a good 5-minute zone that can be useful as an aggressive trade. The reason is, see the price action close just before entering the rejections. Before entering the rejections, that means there is a very strong order flow is there. So that is the reason why I didn't left this. So I want to check whether there is any good 5-minute zone inside this area. If that is the case, based on this close price action close, we can plan a trade, an aggressive trade. So that's why what I did, I went to the 5 minutes time frame. In the 5 minutes time frame, within that area, identified this is a ERC candle, this is a base candle, and then this is a drop candle. But 5 minutes area is there up to this area. See, this entire thing is 15 minutes area, not 5 minutes. This entire area is 15 minutes area. What we predicted, a possible 15 minutes area. But this is 5 minutes area. Because of this price action close, the rejections before this zone, so maybe we can plan a good trade in this. See, prices went up to almost up to this, because generally we take some buffer before we place our orders. There is only just 70 paisa buffer. Generally we keep one rupee buffer or 2 rupees buffers, because this is close to, this is a 1600 stock. Probably you will add a buffer 0.01%, which is 1 rupee 60 paisa buffer. But this price gap is only 70%. That means our order would have been executed. And during the last hour, it reached the target. See, here also the same case. Narrowly, it missed the target. See, previously what we have experienced for Dr. Reddy, similar kind of incident happened for Metropolis also. Why such kind of similarities happened? The reason already I described in our Telegram channel. I sent an alert message in our Telegram channel. The budget season. So please go through our Telegram channel and read the message in case if you did not, because I don't want to get into the details, which I already explained in our Telegram channel. But you have to go to our NeoStock parent Telegram channel. There only I provided the updates, because any important updates will be available only in that channel. That channel description I have given in this YouTube video. That channel link I have provided in this YouTube video description. So finally, last hour it reached. Even this stock also has given a good profit. Maybe close around 9,200 or something, if I am not wrong. Please correct me. The one I was talking about less profit is LTTS, not this stock. I'm confused. This stock has given a very good profit and good ROI also it has given. All the details are available in our Telegram channel updates I have provided in the today. So please go through. Right. That's why I'm requesting all the people register even in our Telegram channel so that a lot of updates are not provided in these videos are available in the Telegram channel. Whenever required, it is a quick way to reach you. Any important thing all of a sudden happening in the market, which you haven't noticed. But that is required for demand and supply zone traders. Such kind of things, I get a chance to communicate with you immediately through Telegram channel. Moreover, it is only one-way communication so that you won't be having any disturbance in registering in that channel because your privacy is completely protected in that channel. So next stock is Ultratech Cement. This is also a high liquidity daily supply zone, but prices did not enter into this supply zone. Actually, this stock is moving between high liquidity daily supply zone and the 75-minute zone. Even it is also having daily high liquidity, but it is far away. So anyway, we did not get entry. Next one is a Dabur. Dabur is a 75 minutes high liquidity zone. And I did not fine tune this area. The reason is the structure of this zone is not good in the 15 minutes. Let me show you. Prices haven't entered. Here, if at all, if you want, you can plan only something here. This is the 15 minutes area. That way we can plan a trade inside this area, but sorry, this is 5 minutes area, not 15 minutes area. Sorry for my mistake. 15 minutes area structure is not good. See, this is a ERC candle, this is a ERC candle. That means a leg candle. This is a leg candle, this is a leg candle, this is a leg candle. Where are the base candles? So that's the problem. But how we have to plan? Inside 75 minutes, we should find a 15 minutes. Inside 15, we should find a 5 minutes. That way you have to take the trade. You cannot directly trade in the 5 minutes area. 5 minutes area, you can take trade as an aggressive trade if there are any price action clues. See here, prices are about to reach, but maybe there is a strong order flow. This could be a price action. That way you can consider for aggressive trade. Even here also, see, before reaching, the prices are coming down. Even today also prices did not. That way you can look for an aggressive trade. You can plan for an aggressive trade in this area. But otherwise, we don't directly. If only price action clues are very strong, then only you take a trade by bypassing the 15 minutes and go to 5 minutes. And you call that trade as an aggressive trade. But that aggressive trade should be planned only inside high liquidity zones. You should not forget that point. So anyway, Dabur, I didn't consider for the trade. Prices also did not enter inside. Next one is ICICI Bank. This is the first stock reached the target on time. And this is also a 75 minutes stock. First, let me show you the 75 minutes time frame. We have a drop candle, two base candles, again a drop candle. And recently prices are tested in this zone. When it was tested recently, a fresh 15-minute zone is created inside this. Let me show you the multiple fresh 15 minutes. This is the first 15 minutes area. Drop, base, drop. But prices went near to this. So this is also a strong zone. First, let me explain this. And inside identified a 5-minute zone. Actually, not 5-minute zone. 5-minute zone structure is not good. Because 5-minute zone structure is not good within this area, not very clear, I went to 1 minute and fine-tune. Because I know there are price action clues are there. Why rejections? When there are rejections, there could be a strong order flow in that area. So that way I identified a ERC candle, 3 base candles, drop candle, and then prices were. See how the push here. That means there is a very strong order flow in this area. But a lot of rejections are coming before entering into this. That means a real order flow is there in this area. That way it is a good zone. But when we have to plan a trade in this zone, just below there is one more zone is there. If that is violated, probably this works very strong. We should not miss the trade. We should exit with stop loss and again take a fresh trade. Or another option is, if your risk supports from the below, whatever the zone is there, you can extend up to this digital line. That is up to you, how you are planning the trade. Okay, now let me go to the 15 minutes. So there is one more zone we identified below this. This is a 15-minute zone, rally, base, drop. So this entire zone, I already drawn a zone here. This is the one. Now inside this identified again a 5-minute zone. So see today prices how it reached to that 5-minute zone. First let me show you that 5-minute zone. See here we have a ERC candle as a leg in. Next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base candles and then a drop candle. So this is the one. So what is our goal? In case if anything is failed, the next one again you can take the trade because the gap is very, very minute. There is nothing wrong waiting up to this, your digital line. But anyway, this zone is not violated today. We got the entry. One thing is prices went a little deep, not very deep, okay, a little inside or at least the middle of the zone, and then see here how the prices were pushed. And finally reached the target at 9:35 candle. That way the trade is finished. So I think this ICICI has given around 8,200 or 8,400. Please correct me if I am wrong. Either 8,200 or 400 it has given. Those details I provided in our Telegram channel. And ROI is also, I think it's more than 6.1%. It's around 6.8 or something is there. Because the future lot cost is very minimal. It is only around 1,20,000 something. So that's why we got a very good ROI for this stock. And trade also finished in just half an hour, in 30 minutes. So this is the first stock gave a very good profit to us today. And the next one is LTTS. This is the one gave very small profit, but okay. Because after completing ICICI trade, this stock got executed. Those who took ICICI, again this stock is another opportunity for you. This is also a 75-minute zone. First let me show you the 75-minute zone. This is a rally, base, drop. This is the high liquidity zone. Inside the high liquidity zone, we have LOTL zone. Rally, base, drop. Both are there. Already we have a 75-minute zone. Inside we have again another 75-minute zone. That is one important observation you have to make. Okay, after that what we have to do? You have to fine tune to 15 minutes area. So change the time frame to 15 minutes. In the 15 minutes area, again you identify rally 1, 2, 3, 4 base candles drop. Exactly within this area only again your 75-minute zone is created. Not only 75, again new 15 minutes also rally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base candles and a drop candle. Now your stop loss is 15-minute stop loss is up to this for the newly created. And you can consider up to the digital line, the 15-minute zone. The prices came with a gap down and see the rejections. All these are all positive clues for us. We have a professional gap. We have a rejection. That means from the professional gap area it came. If at all prices enter, definitely by the time your demand would have been consumed. And pending orders, again, it will push the prices up to the next 15-minute zone. If the 15-minute zone, again, having good demand, once again, it will push up. And today, what happened here? See, prices entered into this zone. We got the entry. Even next candle also we got the entry. And prices reached the target. But here, rally base rally, the target is very close to this zone. Which one? 5 minutes zone. That is the reason why it is only a 1:2 RR. Unless you are an experienced person, do not go for trades 1:2. For beginners, at least you need to look for 1:3 trades. Worst case, look for 1:2.5. But I prefer beginners always you should go for 1:3 trades, or if you are a learner and just about to enter into, always look for 1:5 trades. Experience, if you are a highly experienced person and you have clarity that at least it will reach the target because of your experience, you are in a position to tell. At the time only you take 1:2 trades or 1:2.5 trades. Anyway, it's a very short target, reached the target. I think we got around 4,200 rupees profit in this stock, which is only 2% return on the investment. But see what happened after that. This zone is pierced. And after that, prices reached to the next 15 minutes target. This is the next 15 minutes target. When it happened, it happened during the last hour. Anyway, we measured up to first target only. But I'm just telling you why such kind of things happened. The reason is volatility in the market. Why there are huge changes, volatility changes in the market all of a sudden. That is what happens before any important events are taking place. What is the major event is going to take place? Elections. Our results. I'm sorry, it's budget, not results or not elections, budget. Of course, this is also, results season is also there. But budget is the main reason. Of course, elections also there, that is in the month of April and May. Generally, before important events, market volatility will change in a drastical way. You will see huge up and downs. When before the budget or before the important elections or before the company results, elections, results, budget, or even the US Fed or RBI interest rate updates. There are some important events, fixed dates will be there, or updates about the industrial production, or updates about the inflation. Such kind of things will affect the market conditions. That's why market will be having a lot of volatility in the market. Because of the volatility, you will see a sudden up and downs in the market. So that is the reason why I put a message I gave an alert message in the Telegram group. I didn't remember exact dates, but I suggested you the dates from today, that is the 30th and till February 6th or 8th. Anyway, you refer the message in the Telegram group. Why I have given that message is based on the broking agencies. They have lifted the margin amounts in many segments. They're not giving margins during that period. So obviously we should also be very careful, but this is also a testing time for our high liquidity zones also, because first time we are going to see how high liquidity zones are behave in such kind of budget period. Already earlier we have seen in some of the volatility markets, our high liquidity zones worked very well. Even today also it worked well. But there was a lot of waiting period if you are waiting for your targets. Such kind of things you should have been taken care in today. Lot of patience is required. And we should be more alert when we are trading in the volatility markets. When we have such kind of high volatility changes, you cannot plan for your short-term trades. Maybe intraday trade, you should be in a strict way with strict rules, or maybe trailing stop loss, such kind of rules you have to implement, and you should try to protect your profits. Anyway, losses you have stop loss, but you should be very careful. Prices hit the stop loss and volatility due to huge volatility changes. It should not move drastically. That way, again you get huge losses. That's why always we should be very careful when the volatility is there in the market, especially high volatility conditions. But anyway, we got even this LTTS, we got a profit up to the first target. Because after that, the 5-minute zone is pierced. That means it is no more a valid zone for us. Anyway, it reached our target. That is what even we discussed in the Telegram. The moment price is reached, I gave you a notification. Because we have to exit, especially when volatility conditions are high. The moment it reaches the target, or the moment prices are reaching close to the target, strictly you have to exit. And next one is Muthoot Finance. This is also a 75-minute zone. 75 minutes high liquidity supply zone. And even this area also I didn't plan. The reason is the structure is not at all good in the 15 minutes. See here, we have a ERC candle. Then again we have a leg candle, leg candle. Where is the base? The only option for you is take 5 minutes. If price action clues are there, aggressive trade we can go. But that clues also not there inside. Even 5-minute structure also you see, it's not convincing at all. See here you have a drop, base drop is there maybe. Assume without price action clue, if you would have planned a trade, what happened? This is a classic example. Let us assume you have planned a trade. You just ignored the 15-minute zone. Even price action clue is also not there properly here. So you have taken a trade in this. What happened today? Your stop loss hit. Prices stopped out and went up. So that's why we don't take trades by bypassing the 15 minutes time. Always fine-tuning the zone concept is very important. What is fine-tuning the zone concept? I explained in the recent lesson, lesson 16. Especially in practical session in lesson 16, I clearly explained this part 2 of lesson 16. In case if you did not attend the practical lesson, please go through that. That's a very important lesson. I clearly explained. We should not bypass. See, this is a good example to tell you why we should not bypass the fine-tuning the zone. Fine-tuning the zone, you have to follow in the proper order. You should not skip one time frame and jump inside. When you can do, when there are very close to this, some strong price action clues are there. You may say, see here some clues are there, but that is distance is very high. It's not good enough. At least let me draw. At least prices would have come up to this level. up to this level. This is very close, or even some more. Yeah. See, from here prices are moving down, then you can consider. But see, not even very close to this blue color line anywhere. So that's why you cannot consider. These are all the price action close. Always price action close should be there. After a move completed, then it should come very close to this, then it should come down. See, today easily it is violated. So that is the reason why always you have to take care of all these conditions. This is only your experience. Maybe you need not be a day trader. You can be a short-term trader, or you can be a WIT trader, or you can be MIT trader. But all these lessons are applicable to you. I am explaining all these concepts with respect to high liquidity zones, even though these concepts are applicable to for any kind of situation. Whatever the concepts I'm explaining here, they are all should help to improve your experience. Don't think that this is only for day trading related concepts. No, these are all supply demand zone concepts. They can be applied in any time frame. That point you should not forget. So these are all the high liquidity zones generated in our yesterday's report. Now let us generate demand and supply zones for all the time frames, especially stocks near demand and supply zones, starting from yearly time frame until 5 minutes time frame. So I'm selecting the yearly time frame. Let us find the stocks near yearly demand zone. No stocks are there. Let's go back. Yearly time frame. Let us find the stocks near yearly supply zone. So no stocks are there. Now let us change the time frame to half yearly, and let me find the stocks near half yearly demand zone. So only one stock is filtered, Delta Corp. See, I'm quickly going through these these reports. So whichever the report you want to refer, there you please pause the video and then study the parameters, because I'm giving you only few seconds time. That is not good enough to go through all these parameters. So that's why always you need to pause the video. So already people who are following these reports, they know, but recently whoever is started following, you should know about this technique. You have to pause the video and refer. Let me go back. And for half yearly time frame, let us find the stocks near half yearly supply zone. No stocks are there. Let me go back. Let me change the time frame to quarterly, and let us find the stocks near quarterly demand zone. So these two stocks are near quarterly demand zone. So let me go back. For quarterly time frame, let me find the stocks near quarterly supply zone. So only one stock is filtered. So let me go back. Let me change the time frame to monthly, and let me find the stocks near monthly demand zone. These 5 stocks are filtered. So let me go back. For monthly time frame, let us find the stocks near monthly supply zone. One stock is filtered. So let me go back. Let me change the time frame to weekly, and let me find the stocks near weekly demand zone. So these 7 stocks are filtered. Let me go back. For weekly time frame, let me find the stocks near weekly supply zone. These 5 stocks are filtered. So let me go back. Let me change the time frame to daily, and let us find the stocks near daily demand zone. Total 17 stocks are filtered. Let us find the high liquidity zones. You have to look for only demand zones. This is a pierced. So we don't consider Balram Chini. Demand zones, demand zones. Yes, we have Tata Chemicals. Tata Chemical is there. It's already tested only once. You need to look for a fresh 15 minutes or 5 minute zones. Inside the 75, that inside 75 should be inside this daily zone. So you know the technique. And RR is also very good for this stock. And low on the curve, but not a bullish trade setup. The reason is sideways, trend is sideways. Probably this is a sideways setup, sideways trade setup. In sideways trade setup, only in the extreme ends only you have to trade, not in between. And next one, demand zone. So we have only one high liquidity zone from this, even though we have 17 stocks near demand zones, but we identified only one high liquidity zone, that is Tata Chemicals. So let me go back for daily time frame. Let us find the stocks near daily supply zone. Two stocks are filtered. Again, Dr. Reddy is there. Already the zones tested, you should not again repeat them. You should look for a fresh zone. Please, you should not forget that. If already tested zone, if you want to take an entry again, that should be a high liquidity zone. Otherwise, you should not take. The 5-minute zone is a high liquidity zone. You can take trade second time, third time. But they're all normal zones. Next one is Metropolis also. Metropolis also, we got a trade today, successful trade. So look for a fresh zone, fresh 5 minutes or 15-minute zone inside 75-minute zones. I think Dr. Reddy, already we are waiting for Dr. Reddy or Metropolis. We discussed about 1-minute zone. Above the zone we got test. Oh, sorry, that is ICICI Bank. None of these two stocks. Okay. Look into the charts. Let's go back and change the time frame to 125 minutes. Let us find the stocks near 125 minutes demand zone. So these 13 stocks are filtered. So let me go back for 125 minutes time frame. Let us find the stocks near 125 minutes supply zone. These 7 stocks are filtered. So let me go back. Let me change the time frame to 75 minutes. So entry time frame is 75 minutes. Let us find the stocks near 75 minutes demand zone. These 11 stocks are filtered. Let us find any high liquidity demand zones. ABFRL is a high liquidity. Moreover, it is a fresh zone. And Bajaj Finance is also high liquidity demand zone. This is also a fresh zone. Again, we have Hindustan Unilever. This is also a fresh zone. Remember, fresh zones, you have to properly fine-tune the zone because they are very fresh. If the structure of the zones are not good, definitely the zones will be violated. Because these are the fresh zones, you should not think they work very well. If the structure, price structure is good, how do you know price structure is good? Inside the 75 minutes, 15-minute zone should have a good structure as per demand and supply zone rules. Again, that 15-minute zone, we should find a 5-minute zone that should have a good structure. Good structure means base candle should be less than 6 in any zone. If they are more than 6, or if they are already tested zones, higher chances failure. Maybe this is a fresh zone, which one? 75-minute zone. But inside 75 minutes, 15 minutes some price action would have been taken place, or inside 15, 5 minutes some price action would have been taken place. That 5-minute zone might have been already tested. 75 minutes level, okay, but 5 minutes level. If that is the case, there are higher chances the zone will be violated. So that's why you need to properly analyze. You know when a zone will be violated. I explained all the scenarios in detail. You can find, in case if you did not attend, you can find the video at our NeoStock terminology playlist. Or even you can find the link at our Telegram channel if you go through all the old links that are available in our Telegram channel. Okay, we have identified three recent one in this. Yeah, we have identified three high liquidity 75 minutes demand zones, and all these zones are fresh zones. Now let's go back. For 75 minutes time frame, let us find the stocks near 75 minutes supply zone. So 9 stocks are filtered. Let us find any high liquidity supply zones. So here we have Dalmia Bharat is there, high liquidity zone. This is already tested 3 times, 4 rejections are there. So that's why look for a fresh 15-minute zone or a fresh 5-minute zone inside 15. So we have only one stock, high liquidity supply zone, Dalmia Bharat in this list. This is about 75 minutes time frame. Let's go back. Let us change the time frame to 25 minutes. And let us find the stocks near 25 minutes demand zone. These 4 stocks are filtered. So let me go back. For 25 minutes time frame, let us find the stocks near 25 minutes supply zone. So these 5 stocks are filtered. So let me go back. Let me change the time frame to 15 minutes. And let us find the stocks near 15 minutes demand zone. So these 3 stocks are filtered. So let me go back. For 15 minutes time frame, let us find the stocks near 15 minutes supply zone. So these 4 stocks are filtered. Let me go back. Let us change the time frame to 5 minutes. Let us find the stocks near 5 minutes demand zone. Only one stock is filtered. So let me go back. For 5 minutes time frame, let me find the stocks near 5 minutes supply zone. 7 stocks are filtered. So this is about stocks near demand and supply zones for all the time frames starting from yearly until 5 minutes. And also we identified high liquidity zones on daily time frame and 75 minutes time frame. So this is about the today's video. Hope the information in this video is helpful to you for your further study and analysis. Thank you.